Okay, so this is just gonna be a quick video about buildings and their placements in Clash Royale. Here is on the wiki, you can see these are all the buildings in the game. Now there's some like limited time buildings that aren't actually part of the game, but you can see there's quite a few of them. Now, one important thing to note is every building in the game is a 3x3, except for Tesla. So I'm not gonna be talking about Tesla in this video. I'm just gonna be talking about the 3x3 buildings. Additionally, there is a category of buildings called, I call them active and passive buildings. Active buildings being like cannon, bomb tower, inferno tower, and passive buildings being like goblin cage, goblin hut, tombstone, stuff like that. It's important because they have different draw ranges, but I'm not going to go so much into that in this video either. What I'm mainly going to focus on is when looking at the arena, seeing the tiles that you're placing buildings on. So since this video is just going to be a reference for the names of where building placements are, before I hop in game, I just wanted to take a look at the arena. All these little squares are called tiles and are going to be really important to pay attention to. One big thing I can say right off the bat is that the arena is divided evenly. So there's no tile in the middle. And since we're dealing with 3x3 buildings, they're an odd number, so the center tile is where you're placing it. If this was a square right here, this building would be centered here and would be on the right side of the arena. And with a 3x3 building, which is most buildings, you're going to have to be on one side or the other. Okay, so real quick, I'm just going to break down all the common placements that you should be looking for that I will reference when I talk more about in a different video why certain placements are good for certain matchups. So first of all, let's say they're pushing on the left side here. That's going to make this side the strong side. So you can see my cannon right now is on the strong side, and this is going to be the weak side. Right in the middle, strong side, weak side. Now there's also strong close, which is one more tile over, all the way up and down. So strong, weak, strong, close. Those three columns there. And then there is the vertical placement or the row. So these first three, you can't place it on the very bottom, right? Because the cannon needs space. But these first three tiles, so 1, 2, 3, I'm going to call those king. So this would be king strong or strong king. And then next up is going to be low. So this is all strong side still. So low, strong low, standard, high, and then these next two are bridge, and that's as high as it goes. So from the bottom, king, 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 low, standard, high, bridge, bridge. Okay, that was kind of a lot, so I made this little graphic. Starting over here on the left, these are the columns. So again, this is assuming that you're defending the left lane. So you're gonna have close, strong, and weak. And then coming over here on the right, you can see the rows. These down here at the bottom are king, and then low, standard, high, and bridge. And you can't actually place the center of a building, of a 3x3 building on the top row, so it's invalid placement. So you can use this kind of as a reference, and I guess a little bit of a pop quiz. What is the name of this building placement if they were pushing on the left, and what is it if they're pushing on the right?